elected chairman of the Republican National Committee in January 2009. He started right off the bat setting a new direction for Republicans and actively engaging Americans, local communities, and empowering state and local committees like ours all across this country. He describes himself as a Lincoln Republican, and he has taken his place in history just as Republicans before him when in 2003 Michael Steele was elected as Lieutenant Governor of Maryland, becoming the first African American ever elected to statewide office in the state of Maryland. That's where I got to know him. We used to do events together, and he's a great speaker, and you're going to hear from him in just a moment. But you've probably heard from him here recently, maybe even today or yesterday, as he's a regular on the Fox News Network. The one thing I don't understand about him is he also appears on that Stephen Colbert show. I don't get the humor, but anyway, he does. There's one thing, as you know, when I introduce people, I like to tell you one thing about them you may not know. And I want to tell you this, in 1958, Michael Steele was born at Andrews Air Force Base, where I used to play golf. They really have some great golf courses there. He grew up in Washington, D.C., and he spent 3 years...
Bless his heart.
But he spent 3 years as a seminarian in the Order of St. Augustine in preparation for the priesthood. And now he's our Father Michael. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Steele!
This guy has done such a phenomenal job, and you can feel the passion and the excitement. He's had it ever since I first met him many years ago. He's one of the reasons why this party, but most especially why Bob McDonnell is going to win next year. Senator, good to see you again, my friend. Looking great, looking great.
Well, I don't know about that.
Santa, wish you the best, baby. Keep it going. I wish I could hug every last one of you. I can't.
Hey, these are all real phone calls.
I know. This is. Let me start by saying I apologize for being late. I had a little private town hall meeting that we did with some voters who were trying to convince that this is the moment, and this is the party, and this is the opportunity, and Bob McDonnell and Ken Cuccinelli and Bill Bowling are all part of the team that are going to be winning. They're going to be winning. Great discussion. I got a little passionate, a little bit heated. Had to explain a few things, and we did. But I know what you've done here tonight in short order. I know the commitment that every last one of you have made to this campaign, and I cannot begin to tell you how important it is that while the nation, Republicans around the country, and others will be celebrating on Tuesday next week, you're going to be celebrating in a very special way because you have been a part of the building and the rebuilding and the setting in motion of this event, of this happening. It's the calls you've made, the doors you've knocked. Over 2 million voter contacts in Virginia by folks like you. 2 million. We have not seen numbers like this in years. The passion, the excitement, the sense that this is the time, this is the opportunity to grab this state, shake it a little bit, clean out all the ugly cobwebs, and put real leadership in place. And I'm so excited for you. I'm jealous as a Marylander. We've got great Ken. Here's another. Yeah, you got it. You guys know this is the rest of the story. This is the rest of the story. You know what I'm saying? a 1-2 punch. And so many more. I mean, Ernesto was with me at the last event, and he witnessed the fun, right? But it was good. It was enlightening. I learned a lot. They learned a lot about us, what we believe, why we fight the way we fight for things, and coming here tonight just proves over and over again for me how important it is. And so I thank you guys for running. And I thank you guys for everything you're doing. I mean, thank you is such an insufficient word for the time you put in, and the money you've spent, the calls you've made. And she's saying, "Yes, Lord." I gotta go tell my husband how much that is. Oh, your husband having okay.
It's been 8 long years, and we're looking for victory.
There you go. So it's really nice to see all of you. I thank you so much for everything.
Thank you.
5,000 phone calls tonight. There's more to do. We're just warming up. Tomorrow I get the pleasure of spending the next 2 days with the next statewide team, the next governor, the next lieutenant governor, the next attorney general, and I'm very excited about that. We're going to go shake things up a little bit around the state, and certainly in this part of the state. And again, thank you. I just thank you so much. So I don't want to interrupt the flow any longer.
I've got to tell you, we have got some young people that have been making these calls. Where have they gone, Tim?
Here's one. Let's get the
Come on, Taylor, come on up here. Get on up there, Taylor. You can work on the letters.
Sam, come on out here. Stuff it all.
That's right. Stuff it on.
You high school and college students.
Yeah, high school. We've got good volunteers.
Mr. Steele, we're counting on you to bring true conservatism back to the
I'm working it every day. Tomorrow, Nancy Pelosi is saying she's excited about introducing her health care bill. I can't wait. Can't wait to chew it up. So I'm chewing it up for you. Yes, how long is it going to take to read it? I mean, some things are very easy to read when it's full of, you know what.
Before the German's going to have to leave, but I want you to give one more round of applause for this gentleman right here.
So hard.
Oh, you are?